Right, well, good morning. It's been a while since I posted anything on this YouTube channel. Not much has changed. I guess I'm just a little bit older, about 7 years older since my last video. What I'm doing today is I'm a learning bell ringer, and I look after the bells in my local church here in Gittisham. And in a couple of days' time it's Remembrance Sunday, and usually for Remembrance, when we ring bells are half muffled, and so today I'm going to be fitting those muffles to the bells here and making this little video because it's been a while since Gittisham bells have rung half muffled, and now we've got some really nice muffles have been made up for us, some nice leather ones which I'll show you. And yeah, I'm going to make this video showing me fitting them, explain a little bit about the bells and how they work and their ages, and also I'll do a video of us ringing. I'll set a GoPro up there in the tower so we can see the bells moving and capture a bit of the nice sound of them being half muffled. So yeah, without further ado, I will take you up to the bells. Okay, right, here we are, right up in the Belfry, and this bell tower originally had 3 bells, although the wooden frame that was remade by Harry Stokes in the late 1800s added 2 spaces for additional bells to be added. But for 200 years, this church was rung with these 3 bells. These are the oldest 3 here. And in 1991, it was re-augmented, and these 2 newer bells, which were recast from older bells that they managed to purchase. So we have the treble bell, which is 400 weight, that was cast in 1991. The second bell, which is 5,500 weight, again cast in 1991. Then we move on to the third bell. Now this is the oldest in the tower. So this one was made in 1630, casted in 1630, as far as we're aware. And so this bell stood on its own for just over 30 years until 1663, when the 4th bell was added, and this is 8,250 hundredweight. And then we move across to the tenor, and this was casted in 1760, and this is an 1,100 weight bell. And this is the bell that the hammer, which you can just see down there, strikes on to chime the hour. So how do they work? So the bronze part of the bell and this part, which is the headstock, are all mounted to the wooden frame on these bearings, so that means that the bell can swing like that. So, and when we go down into the ringing chamber, you'll see that these ropes here, these ropes that are connected to the pulley, they run down through those pulley blocks there, and so they run off of the wheel. So when you pull down on the rope, you're basically causing a rotational force on this wheel, which turns the bell. And when we come to actually ringing, you see the videos of that, you'll see somewhat of how that works. So then when the bell is moving, if we come underneath here, you'll notice that we have the clapper. So the clapper is the this is casted out of spherical graphite iron, and so this swings and hits the inside face of the bell on what's called the bow, and that's what makes them sound. Again, when you see the video, you'll see that happening. So this is what's called a slider. So this is curved, obviously, so that the clapper doesn't hit it. This slides across these 2 faces, and this is what stops, in full circle ringing, the bell from continually rotating, because obviously it's on a bearing like that. So what stops it from continually spinning? Well, we have this, which is called the stay. So the stay basically hits that slider and slides across, and the bell will stop and park in a position which we call upwards. So the mouth of the bell is facing up. And so in this bell chamber, we're lucky enough to have all of the louvers actually open, so the sound can escape really nicely. So nice sounding tower. We've got the mechanism here for chiming the hammer for the hour chime from the clock. This is basically just like a pivot. This pulls the hammer back, and then the hammer, when it releases, the weight of the hammer just strikes the face of the bell. So yeah, so that's a little bit of a rundown of these 5 bells here. Recently, over the last couple of months, been in the process of cleaning this space out because we had a sort of previous infestation of rooks from many years ago. And so in fact the nests were up to my waist height, and all the gap that there was from the bells actually swinging and moving the nests out the way. Of course, that's not great for the bell frame because there's insects in bird nesting material that can eat into the wood, and also it's a bit of a fire risk and a damp risk as well. So now that's been cleared out, next sort of steps of the process is to wire brush and repaint some of the ironwork that's visible in here. Notice on the newer bells we have casted headstocks, and these are called twiddle screws, and these adjust how in line or plumb the clapper is, which you can adjust. This is called the staple, and that holds the clapper body in. So these are our nice new leather muffles. These have not been used yet. I just spoke to our tower captain, and she said that the last time she reckons that the bells were muffled here was about 5 years ago. And during my cleaning up here in the Belfry, I've come across multiple versions of muffles, ranging from foam pads to cut in half welly boots and bits of carpet. So the idea is, so this is the clapper here, and when it swings it hits the bell and makes a noise, rings. So we muffle one half because that basically gives more of a solemn note, and we usually, when we do half muffle, the half muffle is on the backstroke, and so to work that out, basically the muffle goes on the opposite side of the pulley block for the rope. So I will be putting the muffle here on this side. So this side is still the these are spherical graphite iron clappers, and when this impacts the bell, you'll note, if I bring it back to the bell, there we go, there it rings. Then on the other side I've fitted, I'll move around to get, so there's a better shot with the light on. The other side I've fitted the leather muffle, which hopefully you can see there. And so basically that pads out one side of the clapper, so when that strikes the bell on that side, it makes a more muffled noise. So it's meant to be more solemn. It's usually done obviously for remembrance, but also for funerals, and if there's a death of a monarch or someone close to the church, then actually the clapper is fully muffled, so it muffles on both sides. So yeah, all of the bells have now been muffled or half muffled, and so the next few clips you'll see will be of us ringing.
Look 2, just going, gone.
Well,
No, you keep it now, because we don't ever use it. So keep it
that's
here.
amazing.
What I'll do, I might just extend the tube so we can get a bit more of the rope in, so we can
Whatever.
add a little bit.
Yeah, 'cause that's the stuff up there.
Advice about how to ride a bike, aren't you? Yeah. Right, up 2, kettle's going, gone. just lovely.
Big smile on my face.
Number 2, drums going, drop.
So it won't be too far. Which I am.
Well, here you are, I've got it for you.
We might, never know, we might join the other side.
let that one down.
Well, you definitely active, aren't you? Wow. I'm impressed.
Can we get this one down, then we do 1, 2, 3, that's it. Or I can, yeah, no, that one's got to go down, hasn't it? And then we're letting the tenor down very last of all. So that one can go down. Come down in rounds with these 3. And then let the tenor down, and then that one can go.
Good.